between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. In on the tackle, the first rounder out of Georgia, Jalen Walker.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Ward setting up to throw. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on, set! Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Go! Come back in! Johnny Lions!
First down throw here for Ward. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. He's out in the clear! And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Rucker with the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 23. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights.
And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Let's get set.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Cut out left. Has some daylight through the 40. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
11. Here we go. Stop.
And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Brings up second and 11.
Here's second and 11. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Fourth down, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Throwing now on first down, Ward. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and two straight incompletions that made this third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Got TK, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Cowboy 80.
We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Downfield to DK. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Oh, yeah, you got it, Ready?
First and 10 here. Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
On the jump.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come on. Set. 70, Timber Wolf.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice Genty underneath. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. Stop.
We give up the guns. It's Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They send a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's Knox. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the 49ers with a 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Genty from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. In on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. James on his back here. It's Jeanty. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
12. Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180.
3rd and long for him here. Finds his man over the middle. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's tackled for no gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal.
11. Here we go. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Has it in close. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
70, cut 19. Ready.
He's back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. But what better way to follow up 1 interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just 1 play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Gun.
Throwing here just before halftime. He beams one deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
11. Here we go.
Another give here to Jeanty. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Ready? Start.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, Jeanty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Done.
From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
19 charges.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
70 Rangers.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Panther 60. Huh. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Lions. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
They'll run with Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and goal. One of the biggest moments of this NFC title game. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions grow the lead to 7. Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
19 tight.
He's throwing for it. They did it. He made the interception. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The 49ers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11 empty. Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
San Francisco.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Come on, ready?
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Straight ahead with Genty. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Playing hot.
Now looking to throw. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
13. Chris Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Turpin with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Turpin on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Ward off the play fake.
At the 38-yard
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Looking to throw. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the 49ers take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, they don't see the doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw left side, complete. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Niners 21, Lions 13.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by, cut 19, cut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the 10-yard line.
18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to Genty. He's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 180. Nice up.
And off to Genty. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He finds Brown right side. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today, but let's all
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they been